from the West Coast.
A brand of clothing from California called Porn Star can't stay on the racks long enough at Tulsa's market store. The name is even mentioned in the store's radio spot.
Billabong, YMLA, Kickwear, Porn Star.
17-year-old Chris Silva likes the look.
I've got a sense of humor and it kind of just shows it.
And people are buying what started as a joke. They say it's meant for college kids and don't want their clothes in high schools. Silva works at the store and waited on the lingers. He sold them green dye. The store's owner keeps the shirts toward the back. Eddie Taylor has successfully served up Tulsa's unique dressers for 18 years and says he just buys what the college-age kids want.
It comes and goes, and next week it may be something totally different.
And many parents brace for what's next.
Up early enough, you might have seen the mob, moved by the force to Tulsa Promenade. They lined up before the sun rose on a new era in American cinema.
Will you people back up a little bit, give these guys up in front a little bit of relief to smack them?
They settled in for the long wait, passing the time with cards, with other classics. Amanda Pilgrim was just a toddler when the original Star Wars came out.
We're ready to take the first 20 people.
I'm really excited. I can't wait. It's going to be an awesome movie, and I'm really pumped. It's going to be really hard for me to wait a week to see it, but I think I can do it. I think it'll be worth it.
The Tulsa Fire Department says code enforcement allowed the mall to stay open as long as it hired a third-party fire watch company and also showed improvements to its violations. Lex Rodriguez is live tonight. Lex, why the move to close so quickly?
Well, Jonathan and Tatum, the fire department says the mall decided not to follow through with those guidelines. You'll see a truck right behind me. They're loading that up because businesses have to move out.
Where are they going to work Monday morning? Where are they going to go? Where's their next paycheck going to come?
After more than 2 decades, the once popular indoor shopping plaza will no longer be open to business. Tulsa Crime Stoppers Director Karen Gilbert's office was in the Promenade Mall for years, and after experiencing a lot of issues during her time there, she says she isn't surprised to see it shutting down.
Some flooding, pipe burst, and ceiling tiles all over the floor, water damage.
She says she's called the fire department for an electrical fire, and firefighters found her circuit breaker melting from water exposure. She moved her office in June. Andy Little with the Tulsa Fire Department says they've received several complaints from shoppers about the mall not meeting fire code.
The fire suppression system was not where it needed to be. The fire alarm system was not being monitored properly. And there were some things that were out of date, some fire extinguishers and stuff like that.
Little says the mall was allowed to stay open despite the violations, but it was required to hire a fire watch company that would provide early fire detection and show progress in fixing the discrepancies.
They have decided to cease operations and that they would no longer be employing fire watch after the 17th.
Gilbert says it's heartbreaking to see any business close down.
The city is willing to work with them, but if they're not willing to help themselves and to take care of those problems, then what's the use?
The mall sent this letter to retailers and says it will provide an access schedule to remove inventory in the future.